What's up guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Brenda, and if you love home decor then you're in the right place. If you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you guys my tips on how to elevate your space and make it look luxurious and feel luxurious, so make sure you keep on watching. But of course, before we get started, I wanted to give a huge thank you to ShopTiger for partnering up with me in today's video. If you guys are not familiar with ShopTiger, it is an app that you can download on your phone and also on your computer as a Google Chrome extension. First of all, I want to talk about the coupon feature. When I'm checking out, it automatically scans for any coupons available. ShopTiger uses clever tech to scan the web for coupons and applies them automatically. It saves you the time from having to be searching for coupons yourself. This is a special feature if you use ShopTiger on your computer, so the Chrome extension is a must. They also have a cashback feature where you can earn cash via PayPal when you shop from selected retailers. They have over 4,000 retailers, you guys. That is a lot of stores to choose from. I actually created a wish list from products that I already saved myself. You can organize them into multiple wish lists. It actually helps you with less impulsive buys, which is great. By clicking on the ShopTiger button, you can add an item to one of your lists and set notifications when it has a price drop. So definitely use ShopTiger to save some money. I absolutely love using ShopTiger. If I've had my eyes on something that I've wanted to purchase for quite some time and I'm waiting for it to go on sale to save some money, then definitely use ShopTiger. It is a pretty cool app for you guys to have. I'm gonna go ahead and link it down below for you guys so you guys can check it out and download it for your Google Chrome or your phone and make it much more easier for you guys to go ahead and shop away. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with today's video, but of course, let's point out the elephant in the room. I cut my hair. What do you guys think? Let me know if you guys love it. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys tips on how to elevate your space, whether you're living in an apartment or a condo or just your home in general. Starting off with tip number 1. Choosing your color palette. It is safe to say that neutrals are in right now. Monochromatic is in. The thing about neutral color palette is that it's very classic and timeless. I feel like you can never go wrong with a beautiful white couch, some beautiful white accent chairs. I know a lot of you guys are afraid to bring in the color white to your home. Trust me, I know. I am a mommy myself and I have a dog, so I get how you feel. But if you protect your furniture, why not? Go for it. The thing about a neutral palette when it comes to your home decor is that not only is it beautiful, but it also makes your place look very airy and aesthetically pleasing, and it just opens up the space so much more. You can always go for a pop of color if you're a color lover. Doesn't mean you can't bring in color, just do it right. Maybe add an accent chair with the pop of color, or maybe add an ottoman that's a pop of color, or even your decor in general, maybe adding a vase that has a pop of color in it. Don't be afraid to do it, but I would highly recommend you go for a neutral color palette. I just feel like that's very modern, very sophisticated, and of course keep it minimal. When you add too much texture and too much color to a space, it just starts to look overwhelming, and I feel like going with a neutral color palette, it can really elevate your space so much more just by playing it safe with some neutral colors. Moving on to step number 2, chandeliers. You guys know I love me some chandeliers. I've added a chandelier in my living room, in my bedroom, and in my dining room. I feel like adding chandeliers to your home really just adds that oomph to any room in your home. If you're living in an apartment, I understand that eventually you're gonna end up leaving it, right? Just like me, don't be afraid to take it down. You can always put whatever was on there right back up before you leave. That's why it didn't hurt me to do so here in my home, because I really wanted to elevate my space and add character. I feel like not only is it fun to go out there and find a chandelier that you absolutely love, but it adds so much more character to your home. It really just portrays your personality, and I love me some really modern, beautiful, and aesthetic chandeliers. Mine are actually from West Elm. All 3 of them are from West Elm. West Elm carries beautiful chandeliers. I always recommend you guys go ahead and check out the outlets if you're trying to go for something very modern and luxurious, but you don't want to break the bank. Go to the outlets. I highly recommend them. I'll actually go ahead and link the ones that I have down below. And like I said, adding a chandelier to your home can just really elevate your space and make it look 10 times more luxurious. Next tip, adding accents of gold. This is something that I personally chose to change here in my home. You guys remember, if you've been subscribed to my channel for quite some time, when I first started decorating my home, I used a lot of accents of black and kept it very neutral. Now, when I started bringing in the gold accents, it really just made my space look more luxurious. I mean, you guys, no joke, it made it feel so much more expensive per se, as to where just adding the accents of black, although it is beautiful, I feel like gold really just elevates the space 10 times more. Doesn't mean that I didn't leave accents of black throughout my home. Of course I did. I feel like black is so chic, and you guys know me, my style is very chic, very modern, very minimal. So I definitely kept accents of black throughout my home, but just adding accents of gold just really made it look and feel 10 times better. And make sure when you are adding accents of gold, you're doing it right. By that I mean, don't overdo it, okay? You guys can see that in my living room, I added the accents of gold through my bookcases, my mirror, my floor lamp. That's it. I didn't go off and add little knickknacks because I feel like when you do that, it starts to look tacky. So keep it at a minimal. I'll say it again, keep it at a minimal if you're choosing to bring in those gold accents. And gold is beautiful. There is more of that brassy gold or that really bright gold. I love all gold in general, but I always try to make sure to go with only the very best quality ones and the ones that I know will look really good in my home rather than just picking up anything gold. I highly recommend you think twice about it, and like I said, just keep it at a minimal and it will really just make your space look so much more better by adding the right accents of gold. Moving on to my next tip, accent chairs. Okay, this is something that I wish I would have done from the beginning, but because I'm in an apartment, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to add accent chairs to my living room. I wasn't sure if my space was gonna be big enough. But let me tell you guys, adding accent chairs to your living room really gives it that luxury vibe. I mean, when you go into a West Elm store, a CB2 store, you always see beautiful accent chairs. You don't have to have two. Even just adding one accent chair really makes your space look 10 times better. And in my home in particular, my beautiful accent chairs are from CB2. They are the boucle chairs. I am obsessed. I am obsessed with everything about them, the texture, the color, and they look whiter on camera, but in person, they're more of a beautiful ivory color. They're really, really, really pretty, but they're not white. My couch is white. I love my boucle chairs. It really brings in that texture that I was missing in my home, and you can find really beautiful accent chairs even at IKEA, at HomeGoods, you guys. I've seen some really great accent chairs at HomeGoods, so definitely keep your eye out at HomeGoods if you're looking to add one for your living room. Like I said, it elevates that space and makes it look a lot more luxurious, and you don't have to add two. Just by adding one really changes the game. My next tip, adding greenery. I've always raved about plants here in my channel. I have an olive tree. I used to have a fiddle leaf, but I actually got rid of it because let's just say I couldn't keep it alive, so I passed it on to somebody that could. But if you're not like me and you can keep your plants green and beautiful, I highly recommend you bring in greenery to your home. I love a good olive tree. Looks beautiful in any room. I'll definitely link some down below that are my favorites. I've seen some through Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel. I still have the one that I actually purchased months ago. It's kind of hanging in there. Spring is right around the corner, so I'm hoping that it comes back to life. But adding greenery to your space, oh my God, it really, I will say it again, it is a game changer. Every time that I walk into a restoration hardware, I see beautiful plants. Now, I know I've said it before, I'm not a big fan of faux plants, but if you find a really good quality one, then hey, go for it. Plants are high maintenance, let's be real. And if you don't mind the extra work, then please buy yourself a real plant. But if you absolutely want to go ahead and buy a faux one, like I said, I've seen some great ones at Target, I've seen some great ones at HomeGoods, you can find one anywhere, but I just highly recommend you bring in that greenery to your space. I also love flowers in general. If you follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I always love to have fresh flowers here in my home. Always. It is a must-have, especially white roses for me. whew, is a game changer. I absolutely love it. I feel like adding greenery to your home just makes everything feel so much more fresh and beautiful, and I love it. So highly recommend you invest some money in your favorite plant and bring it into your home. My next tip, it is adding a good quality rug to your space. You guys know I've had my fair share of rugs, okay? I've been through it all, and I finally found one that I absolutely love. Now, will I say that this rug, it's the best quality rug out there? No, okay? But if you don't mind investing money on a really good quality rug that will last you years to come, highly recommend it. Adding a rug to your space really just ties in everything together. It actually helps you on decorating your living room. I actually used my rug as a guide as to where to place my couch, my accent chairs, my coffee table. I got my rug from HomeGoods, and I highly recommend you guys go check out HomeGoods. They have beautiful rugs to choose from. Of course, another tip, go for a neutral rug, because a neutral rug is timeless. It might be a little bit of high maintenance and your guests might have to take off their shoes, but I promise you guys, it looks so beautiful in a living room adding a neutral rug. Mine, I absolutely am obsessed with it. You guys have probably seen it a ton of times on my Instagram or on my YouTube, and I highly recommend you guys go ahead and check out HomeGoods if you're willing to save some money and just go for something maybe temporarily. But if you really want to go for something luxurious, definitely check out other retailers that carry really good quality rugs, because I promise you guys, you will not regret investing money in a rug. It really does elevate your space, and it is a must-have in a living room. The last tip I want to share with you guys, it is your home decor in general. When you're wanting to really give your space that elevated look and make it look very luxurious, you want to keep your home decor to a minimal, okay? You guys might see that I keep the same decor pieces for months. Probably will not change them for a while, just because I love the minimal aesthetic to it. It really does give a space a really beautiful, clean, crisp look, which is what I highly recommend. Get rid of those pieces that you don't like anymore, that are just sitting around. Here's something else, okay? Something that I will say, and a lot of you guys might not agree with me, but I have to say it. It is great to have family photos all throughout your home, okay? I get it. I'm a mommy, I'm a wife. I have beautiful pictures that I would love to just scatter all through my home. But keep that at a minimal, okay? I know you want to share pictures of your dogs and pictures of your kids and everything, but hey, why not just share one beautiful picture on your bookcase, on an entryway table, on a media console with a really pretty frame, and that's it. Or better yet, create a gallery wall. I used to have a gallery wall in my living room, which I absolutely loved. I loved my gallery wall. I had all of my wedding pictures on it. Go on Pinterest. There is a ton of ways that you can actually create a gallery wall for your living room or your dining room or your bedroom, and that really can make your space look 10 times more luxurious rather than having a ton of little picture frames everywhere. I don't recommend you do that. Also, invest in coffee table books. I love to tell you guys when coffee table books go on sale, because coffee table books are a great piece that you can use to elevate your space. I mean, not everybody might agree on it, but I absolutely love coffee table books. It is a must-have here in my home. I will link a few of my favorite down below. Definitely go ahead and check out my Amazon storefront. I've linked a ton of my favorites on there. And keep up with my community posts. I always share with you guys when some of my favorite books go on sale, or follow me on Instagram. Definitely let you guys know on there when a lot of these books go on sale, and snatch them up for yourself, like the Tom Ford book. I know a lot of people are over that book, but it is a timeless piece. Whenever I go into Restoration Hardware, they always have the Tom Ford books. And I also want to get my hands on the Calvin Klein book, so definitely keep your eye on that one. The Architectural Digest is a really good one, and the Live Beautiful is a really good book as well. And they have great pictures to look through. You can get a ton of inspiration just by, you know, going through those books alone. The Live Beautiful book, I can sit there for hours on end just going through that book and getting a ton of inspiration for my home. So definitely recommend you invest in some beautiful coffee table books. Lay them out on your coffee table, on your bookcases, your media console, wherever you want, and it really does elevate your space and keep your home decor at a minimum. All right, guys, and that completes today's video. I really hope you guys take these tips and really use them to elevate your space or make some changes, you guys. We're in spring. Do some spring cleaning cleaning, out with the old, in with the new, the fresh, the minimal, the aesthetic. I highly recommend you guys do that. And just because you're living in an apartment doesn't mean you can't do this. You guys, go for it. Make those changes. It is your home and you are free to do whatever you want. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And make sure you let me know down below, what was your favorite tip? What is one of the tips that I said today that you are definitely going to go ahead and consider making that change in your home? Again, don't forget to check out Shop Tagger. I will link everything down below in the description box. Make sure you guys are staying safe, and I'll catch you guys all on my next video. Bye.